Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yes, it's 4:30 in the morning. Most of my friends aren't online, and yeah, I am about to do some streaming of a wonderful game called Subnautica. And this is a big shout out to Shinzor. Shinzor, if you're watching this, you were talking about that I should stream this video, so big shout out to you, buddy. Um, I'm actually just looking on my category. I'm gonna go look at this. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go through some people. I am going to send a shout out to Alexander Shifton. Thank you so much for following me. Sorabound, same thing. Thank you so much. Debeast underscore TTV, thank you so much. Mitch underscore Mayhem, thank you so much for following me. Sammy 2821, thank you so much for following me. Your Spanish Weon, thank you again so much for following me. Ninja Sauce, thank you so much for following me. These are a couple new ones that are just from yesterday. Pearly underscore gate underscore gaming, thank you so much for following me. Oh, and Disciple underscore CE, thank you so much for following me, man. Much appreciated, bro. Anyways, so I'm going to share my stream. Copy that. I got to send it off to Shinzor. I don't know if Shinzor's awake. You awake? Let's go to my social media. And so I'll stream over here. Coming out. There we go. There we go. So I've done my social media things, and yeah. So anyways, I'm just taking a look at the chat just to confirm that nobody's messaged yet. No, I'm clear to go. We are clear for liftoff. All right. So let's jump into this game. If you have never played Subnautica, it's an amazing game. Alright, sorry about that. I dropped my battery pack out. Anyway, so Subnautica is a wonderful game. If you've never played it, you're in for definitely a treat. Subnautica is an underwater game. Yes, you go on land a little bit here and there, but it's a lot underwater. And so this is the second one, Subnautica Below Zero. I'm just going to jump into the story in a second. Cream of mushroom with rice and shamaka dust. If you don't know what shamaka dust is, you need to find out. It's a wonderful spice made here in our city. Anyways, alright, let's just jump right in. Starting a new game. Oh. Set up your player. Wow. I didn't know there was more things. Because when I first started playing, it was only these three. Creative wasn't even out yet. I love it how custom disables achievement, but creative doesn't. That's interesting. So we're just going to jump into survival. So you see the little guy in the bottom left of the screen? That's a penguin. He is so cute. I'll find a baby one and I'll show it to you guys. The reason I'm up so late is I'm trying to reset my sleep schedule right now. Okay, 5 minutes in. No, Shinzor, I think you're sleeping, buddy. Shinzor made a funny joke to me earlier. He said, I would subscribe to you if you stream Stellaris. I was like, we're going to hold you to that, buddy. If I ever play Stellaris, you're going to be the first to know about it.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin.
Well, thank you so much, Cal.
The research is in everything.
It is to me and Sam. I need to know what happened.
Okay, so what it says, Sam, okay.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Okay, alright. Oh man, we're getting a little close to that comment. Unknown World Entertainment presents.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Oh, here we go, crash landing. Ugh. Nothing like a good old crash landing. Love it how games pop that up in the front. Use feedback. Okay, okay, okay. Oh no, oh no, I'm gonna burn alive. I'm gonna burn alive. Nope, 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 I'm a Christian. Out of here. I don't deserve to be in hell. Or, I'm a believer. I'm not going to hell.
Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Okay, I gotta figure out controls again. Okay, that's jump. Okay. Survival game. And I am about to switch headsets because I can't hear it through my headset. And that's a big deal for these kind of games. You gotta be living in the moment. It's one of the games you gotta hear a lot about this game. It is a survival game, and that's something you guys are pretty familiar with in my channel. Play a lot of survival games, and okay. Survival checklist: retreat to a safe environment. Administer first aid if required. Retrieve emergency supplies if available. Yeah. Okay. Color that. We're gonna consume one of those, thank you. Oh, man, hypothermia is on. If I recall, these things give me warmth. Thank you very much. So when we first started this game, hypothermia wasn't a thing.
I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Do. I love how I'm literally staying focused on Shinzor's message. He's probably sleeping right now. After all, it is 4:30 in the morning. You come here. Bladderfish, you're mine.
Discovered. New blueprint synthesized. Oxygen.
Oh yeah, that's right, I need oxygen in this game. Okay. Now, there's my dropship. Perfect. All
Found the
right.
drop pod.
Way to go, buddy. Okay.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope
Okay.
you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
I plan to.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 45.
Okay, so this must be my sister
now
in
I'll
the
be
game.
able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. Sure hope my sis is happy.
Now, if you played the first
I can't wait till we talk again.
There's a
Oh,
lot of
I wanted to ask you something.
not liking Altera.
Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little Oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tuberous nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you. 4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, alterizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Should be able to use this.
Oxygen. New creature discovered.
Okay.
Oxygen.
You'll be seeing that for a little bit for the game. You'll be seeing me drown quite regularly. That's expected in this game, very much so.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
Just go to surface when you're going to go right up. Creepvine sample. Where would I find some creepvine? Arctic beaver. Okay. Alright. Now we can make the scanner, which is probably the most
All right, I have a scanner. In goes a battery and titanium, out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
Oxygen.
Make it to the surface. Oh, yeah, I will. Okay, so first things first. We gotta find some of that creepy stuff.
New creature discovered. Oxygen.
I think this is the stuff I'm looking for, if I recall.
Oxygen.
Monkeys.
Oxygen.
Working on it. Swim faster. Swimming a little faster. swimming a little faster. Okay, so I definitely found the grassy stuff. And I just now gotta find the dark red stuff within it. Oh, there's what I'm looking for. That stuff right there.
Oxygen. New blueprint synthesized.
Okay, this time I might not make it. Oh, yes, I will. I might get. Got this. So, the reason I'm swimming so slow is because I don't have any flippers or an oxygen tank. Yes, believe it or not, the more you play this game, the more better the stuff you get. If my inventory's full, I probably can't collect anything right now, so. When you hear those sounds, I'll be honest with you, they are creepy because
Oxygen.
in the first one, I'm terrified of anything that makes a big sound like that. It's usually a sign of a really big creature, and they already know you exist, and they're gonna mess you up. That's what I've learned already about the first game. Alright. Let's get some equipment. What do I need for a fiber mesh? What do I need to get? Fiber mesh. Creepvine sample. Okay. Well, what do I need for tools? I'll take that. Alright. There we go. Now I'm looking at flippers. Getting better. Alright. Need fiber mesh. Back to where those places were.
In goes the battery and titanium, out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, and my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. Sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Oxygen. Oxygen.
Okay. A lot of oxygen. Oxygen. That's all you're going to hear for a while. Alright. Charge full already. Is it full already? Okay. We are going to drop this. Drop that. Drop that. Now we're going to make some room for this stuff.
New blueprint synthesized. Oxygen. Oxygen.
Alright, time to move a little faster in the water. Time to move a little faster in the water. Alright, time to build some proper things. Okay. Let's get a let's get a tank.
Adding
We are
additional
about to
blueprints
get
your data
a
bank.
tank.
The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
Darn right it can be. Do. Glass. And now I can make a flashlight. Another very, very useful equipment. Oh, wait, I can eat this? Oh, that's awesome. Put that in there. Well cooked. Actually, you know what? I am going to put these fishies in here. And put water and hunger, and there we go. Alright. Now, oh, that is cool. I didn't see that. When I first played the game, there was nothing like this. The dash will teleport you to your nearest available location. You should only be used when your character is stuck in the world to continue. That's neat. When I played, We didn't have that option. Alright. So first things first. Alright.
Hey,
And what's
Robin.
another one of your messages?
I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not
Have
sure
been,
what's
huh?
going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry. Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
I gotta be careful because deep water is a scary place in this game because there's things that can mess you up. You think these fishies are the smallest thing? No. Nope. You're the smallest thing. These little fishies, not a threat.
Oxygen.
Some creatures in this game that would, they just, I get quivers just thinking about it. Because I know I'm gonna have to see them soon. Alright. I wonder, there's a way to look at it from here. Oh, screenshot saved to PDA. Okay. Good.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Dory, I'm coming. Morning. 10 seconds.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
Why, hello. What do we got here?
Use beacons to mark traversed territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
The glide.
Oxygen.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
sure you guys are like, some of my viewers are watching going, what? Can't be that bad. No idea.
Oxygen. Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
See that thing right there? That's terrifying. I don't
Oxygen.
know if I'm gonna make it to the surface. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the surface. Yeah, I'm about to die. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. The best part is when you're a believer, you know you made it. You died and lost some of your belongings. Okay. Nice. How did I make it back if I died? Or is this all a dream? Ha ha ha. Best part about dying is when you have one of these and you die, all your stuff is right there. I think I learned about the drop beacon. Finding one of these bad boys is fun to play with. Here's Steve.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, now I'll go down and see what else I might have missed. That's something I definitely missed. Unless it was going off, I probably wouldn't even noticed it myself.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, there we go. Inventory's full. Alright. Where is my base? Right over there. Okay. Did you know in this game you actually swim faster if you are on? Or at least it seems like you move a lot faster when you're on top of the water, where it's like under the water. I don't know what it is. There's something about it. Okay, yeah, we'll be going to explore that area shortly. Great. Okay. First thing, I want to get a second one of these. Next. Products. Copper wire. Lubricant. Right. Now the most important thing in this game is this. This is so useful throughout the whole game.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed free
That's why.
diving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Light stick. Nice. Going to make some cure food. Alright. Zoom. first thing to make in the game. Max out your spatial. Alright. Yeah. Alright, see, glide me away. Over here. Now I can move just as fast. It'll be like cakewalk coming down here now. Alright. You guys in there? That's the terrifying part. If he starts chasing me, I need to outrun him. Quickly. Hello?
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Six.
Oxygen. New blueprint synthesized.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna make it. That's okay. Because guess where I died?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it. Again.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
I don't know about this one. I'm gonna make it in time. Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
There was it. It's okay. Nothing that I didn't really care about. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Well, what do we have here? There's
New blueprint synthesized. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen. Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's what we do. Alright, I'm going back
Oxygen.
to this. Or try to at least. Or I'm not going to make it up at all. That's okay. Alright then. Like I said, I did say I was going to die a lot. He's gonna die so much, it's 5:30 in the morning. Okay, before I go down, let's get some quick air. Back down. That might be the final one. Thank you. Sea truck.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Sea truck is a big deal. So the higher you, or the lower, or the deeper you go, the harder it is to breathe due to the pressure. So certain things in this game, as you can tell, is makes it a little faster. This being one of them. We're gonna go to the surface. To help. There. My base. You know, your base is over there. You gotta be careful how far deep I go. Because believe me or not, you might be like, oh, well, you know, it's a deep blue. You can just go further. Yeah, the game has their own way of stopping you from doing that. They call them Leviathans. Humongous beast, let's just say that. Pick up snow. Pick up snow. Great. What can I do with snow?
Cheese on a cracker. Saw me. Managed to eject the cargo modules and hide. Sitting here with the lights off, sweating through my shirt. I'm not gonna get pooped out of the back end of a sea monster to save Alterra some money. Manuel, not going to be happy. Not one bit.
Oh, I love finding power cables. In this game, power cables lead to something good. Oh, I don't want to mess with you. I know what you guys are. Like following a power cable.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. It's like finding crevices of copper. Wish I could find some crevices of silver. Just saying. Oh, I'm getting low on power. Hi, Teddy. I just saw Teddy's name pop up on the chat. Hey, buddy. If you're watching my stream, Teddy, hello. sure he's probably thinking the same thing. Where are you still all? How are you awake right now?
Zeta, I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No. Like electrical interference in the audio or video. Any kind of flickering or clicking.
Huh, can't say that I have. Why?
Oh, so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me for my eval, we detected something. Almost like an SOS.
At Delta? How retro. What was causing it?
I think architects are trying to communicate with us.
You always think that.
Look, it may be my job to always think that, but I'm very good at my job. Not that HR seems to care.
I won't breathe a word of this to Emmanuel.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
Wait, I can throw snowballs?
Alterra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
Alterra facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Oh, yes. Oh, my inventory's empty? Oh, here, let me fix that. Consume. Drop. This is important food to have in any campaign for this. Consume. Ooh, what do we got here? Robotic lab we see.
Phi Robotics. This is where Sam worked.
Whoa, this is where she worked? Oh yeah, let's get one of these.
New blueprint synthesized.
of titanium because it's not as useful. Or it's useful, don't get me wrong, but it's very common in this game. It's so easy to find titanium. I've never played the game where I went, oh man,
Sam
wish I could
loved
find some
working here.
titanium.
She told me so.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
An SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
So you think she's right? There's intelligent life down there?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you scientist types.
This scientist is more at home with these penguins. But if my sister was here, she'd be all over this.
Wait, are you telling me you're not the brains of the family?
Oh, my family has many different brains. Like
A Hydra?
well... Oh, yeah, actually, I like that analogy. Makes it hard to get along sometimes, but it's never dull.
Cold suit fragments. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a cold suit. An aquarium? Yeah.
New blueprint synthesized.
I love taking
Combined with
posters.
a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy...
Sam's bed. Okay, so this is Sam's bedroom.
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
And why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what you guys were doing. Now, what do we have here? This is awfully familiar. As I played the first one, this is kind of seeming... How do I word it? Teleporty. Ancient base, lots of power, you name it, da 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 da.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No, you know me. Just a fanatic for details, and my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water. No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? Like I'd miss Fred being exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick before Zeta gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern with the frozen Leviathan. I investigated and...
You investigated? When? I didn't see you.
Maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Those drawings are art.
Anyway, I've looked into it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't that long ago this planet was uninhabitable. But if we work together, we can get them to put an end to the Corral mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now. Hear Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Fine.
Okay.
Oh, you brought a friend.
Spy Pangling in training. We're recording audio. Is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Corral pustules on the frozen Leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of itself. It's well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. The strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates...
Are you feeling unsafe?
Very.
If I escalate this issue for you, will you feel comfortable enough to concentrate again?
And I'm back. Okay, sorry about that.
And the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the penglings.
Oh, yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing is more important than our safety. I'll take care of it, okay?
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
Let's see. I thought there was a way to get over there. Because, yeah, as you can tell, definitely is something there. Who knows? Maybe there's a way around the cave system. All right. Do 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 do. Do. Definitely not getting it from that one. Do 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 do. Okay. No. I don't need to research this. Okay. La 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 la. Oh, yeah. Starting to get those young ones. 6 a.m. I think if I fall asleep, I'll probably just tell myself that you can only sleep till like 10:30 a.m. and then you're getting up. So. All right. So now we're traveling back to HQ. Ideally. More research. Healthy research. I finally found one. Okay, so
Warning.
these things
30
are
seconds of
so
oxygen remaining.
useful. But what I can use them for is they'll draw things towards them. In other words, I don't have to go fishing for fish anymore, and they'll be pulled directly. What's really great is when you're trying to collect resources and you're trying to find them, and you just gotta throw it out and they'll bring it towards you, and you click and click, click. Kind of very, very useful tools. Big fan of them. What a trek. Do 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 do. 95 minutes in, 95 minutes in. Okay, I'm gonna put some music on one. Da 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 da. Yo tells I saw you in the other. I think that's the thing I want to build. I can start building habitats and I can build out houses. Right there with the same. I see that you're I see you back. You'll take something time. I say I Okay, it's definitely a different song. Whoa, hello, you are a big guy. That's not somebody I want to play with.
Fred, I'm not blaming you. But what do you mean it's gone? Where did it go? You found some trouble somewhere in the deep twisty bridges and decided to jettison modules?
Yeah, I had to jettison a module. I got free, went back for it. It was just gone.
And you think someone stole it?
Or something. I didn't lose it, that's for sure. I'm careful with my tools.
I'm sure you are, but you have to admit there have been a lot of sea truck accidents, and they're rather expensive.
You wanna follow me on a few runs tomorrow? See what it's like? Conditions are way harsher than anything I ever imagined. I don't know if you could really understand it from inside your base.
That won't be necessary. Thanks for your time. I'll write it up as an accident.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
That was a little freaky. Kind of like a warning, get out of here kind of thing. Like, okay, I can take a hint. I can take the hint. You don't want anybody here.
This alien technology exhibits a data signature that strongly correlates with the previously recorded distress call.
Interesting. How about I can use this new data to identify where that call was coming from?
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, time to jam to some music. Jump! 3, 2, 1, power up, jump, one blow, one clean KO. Goombas, bows, Koopa, Troopas. Shio. Hero in the green, tall, fit, and lean. Whoa! Zaz on the sideline. Got it all. Proved to an extra life hero. No rescue job is too big or too small. Fighting foes in a green hat and overalls. He rose to fortune, forging his own rightful game franchise. You know his name, Kill Ghost. He battled through the army of the dead, fighting for the freedom of Kindred. Shows no mercy, he crushes your soul and his cold dead stare. Connection heroes. Cleaners blows. Dungeons Echo Hero. Here we go. Here we go. Manuel gave me his jailbroken scanner tool thing and said I need more shower heads. That should lead you to a necessary materials. What? He also told me to keep it on the down low. I guess this is a master's certificate in applied geology gets you these days. A job as a glorified construction worker. I should have studied industrial law like Dad said. I have to hand it to Manuel though. I don't know what he did to the scanner, but it does a great job at zeroing in on specific minerals. It's better than hoping I stumble across the right outcroppings. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the wonderful stream. I am going to hop over to Teddy's room. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I haven't seen you for a couple days. How you holding up? That's good, man. Yeah? Okay. I take it you were sleeping earlier when I messaged you. Oh, man. Okay, next time. There was a couple of the clan members all in, and we were all chilling and hanging out, and it's like, you know who would love to be in this party? Teddy. Oh, yeah? Okay. I'm trying so hard to switch my sleep schedule over. I can, but I'm sleeping in the worst times. Like, I'm going to bed. Let's say if I go to bed in the morning, I'll sleep all day. Yeah. Oh.
Stop right there,
Whoa.
Altera. You're
Okay,
out of
I'll stop right here.
I'm not with
I am
Altera.
stopping right here. That's kind of terrifying.
Your
Whoa,
position is
whoa, I'm
doubly
your friend.
precarious.
Your friend, chill.
What do you mean?
Chill.
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait!
Got it.
Who are you?
Nope.
Stay off.
I don't know who you are. Leave me alone.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Yeah, we're gonna go find out where she went.
Uploaded to PDA. Detecting stern of an astronautical sol transport vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative. Warning. Passing 100
That's a good
meters.
game.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What? Oh man, that's a game I'd love to play with you. I'm playing the second one.
Oxygen.
Another great game. Sure it is, Corey. Yeah, because you play all the survival games. We know. Oh, it's not on Game Pass anymore? Oh. Hey, because last time I checked, I thought it was.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah.
Oxygen.
Whoa. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful. No, I'm not done ending yet. No, I am. I hope you all enjoyed this wonderful video, and hope to see you guys in another video, another stream. If you're looking to find my videos on YouTube, there's a link in my description. Go check it out. If you're looking for information on how to find out about the clan, feel free to find out. It's in my description as well. And may God be with you. Take care, everyone.